exercising, utilizing your muscles can help control blood sugar similar to that of
diabetic
medications.
Yeah.
I mean, I was reading that earlier and I was just like, I mean, that's,
it's blown,
if
that's blow you away.
not enough right there to tell you why you need to exercise. So what exercise does to your blood sugar is very similar, comparable to what diabetes medications do. Exercise is so extremely crucial. And the Center of Disease Control only recommends 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. That's very little, but again, start there. If you're not exercising, I mean, 150 minutes of moderate intensity per week. Divide that up. Moderate intensity, right? Fast walking, hill walking, biking. We know we want the weight training in there, but right now, keeping this super simple in terms of exercise, what we want you to do is contract your muscles. And that contraction of the muscle is what pulls that blood sugar out of your blood and utilizes it for energy. And the more muscle you have, the better able you are to continuously take up sugar from your blood. So it's just, I mean, you have to do it. I can't even say anymore. Like you have got to exercise. That is like, it's like, it's a non-negotiable. It's a 100% non-negotiable. I mean, this is for everybody too. Like we did our last week's training on, it was about metabolism, but this goes just with that, because if you missed it, make sure you watch it. But one of the things that we were saying is that you should be moving your body, not just that little bit of exercise you're setting aside to do a day or per week, but you need to be moving your body continuously through the day. And we had recommended like every 30 minutes, set a timer, every 30 minutes to move for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
If you're doing this continuously throughout your day, your muscles are continuously contracting and they're pulling up that blood sugar from the bloodstream. That is going to help diabetics, pre-diabetics, anybody that insulin resistant. This is going to help so much.
So let me drive that home, because I really think that's some of the best advice I've heard you ever say, and because it applied to me. Like, that's so real. Like, you can exercise an hour a day, then sit most of the day, desk work, whatever it might be, and you're not moving. Whereas the people that are the healthiest, call them, or live the longest lives, there's longevity, blue zone type deals, they move a lot. They may not be in the gym lifting weights, but they're moving all day, every day. They're up and down hillsides or climbing stairs. So I was like, holy crap, that really applies to me. So every 30 minutes, try to get up, like air squats, whatever, push-ups.
Whatever works in the environment you're at. If
walk some stairs.
You're working from home and you can quickly walk outside and walk up and down the street real quick, get some fresh air too.
So how long? Every 30 minutes? Like
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes every 30.
And it doesn't have to be like, say you're doing air squats. It doesn't have to be like this high intensity, fast jumping air squat. Just contracting your muscles. Just not being sedentary in that chair, standing up and going up and down.
Such good advice. Really
and
is.
This is stuff that everybody can do. And so that's why I wanted to keep the exercise portion really light, because I know it can be intimidating.
It can be.
For me, no, I love exercise, right? And we know that, like you do too. So when I could go on and on about exercise, but I know I'm speaking to many, because I know there's so many of you out there that hate exercise. Or they don't even know how to incorporate it in. They don't know where to begin.
Yeah, sure.
I get it. So again, that's why I wanted to bring up the CDC recommendation of like a minimum of 150 minutes. To me, I feel like that's very minimum. I feel like the CDC is being very nice.
Yeah.
But a minimum of 150, and then just do those 2 minutes every 30 minutes, guys.
And then one last piece to use: eat before and after a meal, but definitely after a meal. After you eat, go walk.
Oh, sorry, you said eat before and after a meal.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, like, no, I mean walk, move.
Right.
Before and after every meal.
Yes.
So yes, right? I mean, but that's amazing advice. Guys, that's to be the big takeaway from today for sure, if you want to actually do something. And the 30 minutes of workout a day, that can be a modest, brisk walk. That's the thing. We do encourage load bearing, of course, and things of that nature. But yeah, and that's what's separate. That's like you said.
And if you're sitting there saying, I don't have time, but maybe you watch a 30-minute TV show. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Or get yourself a treadmill, or one of those little walking, they're not called walking treadmills, whatever it is.
Whatever, yeah.
We have one too. We wheel it around and stick it up to a counter. Yeah, stand and walk on that while you're watching your 30-minute show. it's just about moving your body.
Awesome. What's up next?
Okay.
And hey, just for you guys that wonder why I'm not looking at the camera all the time, there is a computer right here. So it's not that I'm distracted. I'm actually managing the comments and the questions that come through. So I see all you guys talking. You just can't see my computer. So I apologize if I'm not making eye contact with you on the screen here, but that's what I'm looking at. So
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
you know,
Yes, it's hard. We have to try to kind of see as we're going along if we can answer questions while we're doing this, or
and I like it. I think the
if there's
engagement's
good
super
comments
fun.
to pull up. Yeah.
This is super fun.
Okay, so root cause of all disease. So I personally feel like this type 2 diabetes is the cause of all disease. So many times when I get an email,
That's a bold statement.
I know it's very bold. Okay, I should say
all disease.
most,
That's
a
definitely
lot.
not accurate.
Let's just say a lot.
I'm with you.
One of the biggest ones is fatty liver disease, and this is non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And the prevalence of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is just going up and up. It's like skyrocketing. And every time I get an email about this, which is very often, I say, are you or whomever they're referring to type 2 diabetic? And 9.9 times out of 10, it comes back yes. So I say, okay, let's take a step back. Let's go work on let's work on the diabetes, because the other things will start to heal themselves in the process. Same thing when it goes to, I get a question about like foot sores or leg pain, just a lot of it. I always ask the question, are you type 2 diabetic? And it comes back 9.9 times out of 10, yes. So I don't ever want to focus on that issue. I know that was what the question was about, but let's focus on reversing the diabetes. Let's focus on improving our insulin resistance, improving our blood